this now on SSPTV News. We stop by Conyngham to talk with the newly appointed mayor. We have Mr. Uhas back on the program. And Mayor, nice to see you here on SSPTV News.
Nice to see you. Thank you for having me.
We wanted to touch base because you, as I said, you're newly appointed, and we wanted to see what was going on in Conyngham. I know you have exciting news to report about the police department.
Yes, I do. Yeah. So with the help of our amazing council down in Conyngham, last month we approved the budget for 2021. This budget is including a new police car for our borough, a new police officer, and upgraded security systems throughout the borough. And this is borough buildings and federal buildings also. Let's
talk about money, taxes, and how it will affect the residents in Conyngham.
So absolutely, yeah, no, so I'm going to first touch on the public safety. The new bridge down by Butler Avenue just got completed. The same with the project on Sugarloaf Ave. And with the whole thing with taxes with that, we were fortunate enough to get grant money for that. So that actually affected no taxes in the Conyngham Borough. The Conyngham Borough hasn't actually raised their taxes in over 10 years, and this is actually a huge accomplishment for the borough, especially with this rough year that we just had. We do a lot of things to help save on taxes with doing a lot of in-house work, fixing roads ourselves, and just small things like that. We got a new backhoe that we will be able to do a lot of other projects in-house, so that will save a lot of the taxpayers money that will be able to improve public safety just around Conyngham Borough.
In every interview, I feel like I always mention the P word, and that's pandemic, but unfortunately that's where we are this time in our lives. So talk about working through the pandemic, how you and council have worked through that and have been able to keep business going.
Yeah, no, the pandemic hits everybody a little differently around the area. We make the best of everything that we can do. A lot of our meetings are online and stuff like that, but it's usually just business as usual for us. Now, unfortunately, we were unable to have a lot of the events that we usually do, park program, Valley Day, stuff like that, to really bring the community together, because here in Conyngham, we're more of a community. We're more than a community. We're more of a family down here. So it's honestly heartbreaking walking down the street and not seeing people playing in the park, not people walking up the street to Fratelli's. And because a lot of these things, I mean, when everything is open back up, and hopefully that is soon, hopefully everybody will get to see all these great things for public safety that we've been doing around here.
I'm glad you mentioned the businesses like Fratelli's, like the Brass Buckle, like the brewery, and along the main street in Conyngham, because it's important to keep these local businesses open. What have the concerns been from local businesses, if any, to you, to council, and what is being done to help them on a local basis?
On a local level, we're trying, any business that reaches out to me, any council member, we are willing to help them in any way as possible. I know through this whole pandemic thing, a lot of the rules have been changing, a lot of the percentages of how many people can come in, and all kinds of stuff like that. So we're offering help to inform and educate these businesses if they would come down to the office, and we would explain what they can do, what they can't do. But we are still urging and encouraging all our citizens to go out and support our small local businesses, because they need us more than ever now.
Conyngham is a growing community. The population has been growing. It's an area where more people are moving into now more than ever, with people getting out of big cities and moving into little local communities such as Conyngham. Is that correct?
Yes, no, absolutely. People are flocking down here to Conyngham because they just see, again, they see the community, they see the family, they see the supporting the local businesses, they're seeing the active members of the community. And that's, to be honest, one of the greatest things that I see down here is actually just the community of people helping one another and everything like that. And it definitely helps that we have an amazing council that is also from here, that is always looking out for the best of the community.
Very good. Well, keep us up to date through 2021. Nice to hear that the mayor and council are working together. Absolutely. That's always a breath of fresh air as we work through the pandemic. Hopefully things will be on the up and up, and we'll get through this pandemic rather quickly through the summer and spring and summer months. So Worcester Uhas, again, the newly appointed mayor of Conyngham. Thanks for joining us here on
Absolutely.
SSPTV News.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Frankie's Pizzeria and Restaurant. Come in and get your chili day fix. The restaurant is now open for socially distant dining, delivery, carry-out, and curbside service.